Good morning, everyone. How are you? Welcome to our Monday morning bounce. I'm excited to get going with you today because today we're going to use one of my favorite little tools and props for the Bellicon experience. By the way, I have bumped up my lighting a ton. I hope, you know, as the winter gets darker, the studio gets darker, so I hope this looks great for you. If you're in the chat, I would love for you to drop a little what's up in the chat and tell me if this lighting is working for you. We're using today something called, well, they're called the Bellicon weighted balls with handles or something like that, something very descriptive, but we call them affectionately in the Bellicon family belly balls. And they are, I think, about 2 pounds a piece. I believe 2 pounds a piece. But the great piece about these guys is that they have a handle. So sometimes when we are bouncing and we integrate weights into the bounce, you know, it's left up to chance and your grip strength as to whether or not you can actually hold on to them. And of course, rebounding in and of itself can be a little unpredictable, so we're always just looking out for safety. So this is one of the things that I actually love to use with my clients in terms of just giving them, you know, they can work on their grip strength, they can work ergonomically with wrist health to not just like let the weight hang off of their wrist, but to keep it pretty steady. And then they also have the added safety of the strap. So the other reason why I'm telling you this is that today is November 25th. It's the weekend of Thanksgiving in the States. And of course, we have all the Black Friday sales going on. Right now, these are about $30 US, and there is a 15% discount off of Bellicon stuff. Rebounders, T-bars. There's actually a pretty cool rainbow bar that you can get for a little more stability that's under $100 right now. So I wanted to drop that link into the chat in case any of you were looking for new toys. But for today, we're going to use these in just a second. We'll put them off to the side for now. They're also pretty soft, obviously. If you drop them off the side of the rebounder, it's not going to be the worst thing in the world. All right, I think we're good to go. I think we're ready. Let's take our legs nice and wide. Let's reach our arms up overhead. Today we're going to take the left hand, nope, it'll be your right, down to the side and then big stretch over. Good. Excellent. And then come all the way up, just kind of like a yawning stretch to wake up the sides of your body. Good. And then come back up. So it's interesting with the light, like I feel a little blown out on my monitor, but on the YouTube monitor, it looks a little more clear. So we'll just finger cross and hopefully everything looks great on your end. Last one here, we're gonna take the arms out to a T, bend your knees, round your spine, reach your arms forward, and then press your arms back. If you can interlace your hands behind you, go for it. Open your chest, crack in the shoulders, let's round again. All the way over, and then press open. Extend your spine, reach and press your hips forward. One more time, round forward. Good. And then all the way back, press your chest open. And then we're gonna come to center and pivot. Doing this little hinge stretch hip opener. This one is a go-to for me. We're gonna flat back forward, just pulling your toes back so you get that long stretch along your calf and your hamstring. Press forward, open your hips, and take it into whatever back bend you have available. So we'll reach forward, and then press up, just a little rock and rolling for some balance, also for some ankle mobility, a little calf lengthening just to wake everything up today. Good, reach it. And last one, all the way over, all the way up, and then just wiggle your foot back, bend your knee, tuck your tail under, press through your quad a little bit. Give it a few little pulses down, just opening up the muscles around that knee, pressing into your feet. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand tall, rotate in the other direction. And then from here, we'll flex back, we'll reach. Good, and we'll press through. And again, just looking at our chat today. I know it's an interesting week for all of you, although most of my Canadian friends, celebrate a different day for Thanksgiving, I believe. So it's always an interesting holiday week, whether you're celebrating or not. It's like things feel like they slow down a little, no matter when we have our holidays. Let's reach up, let's bend your knees, tuck your tail under, and just little pulses. I'm looking to feel some stretch and some engagement in the front of my thigh. Yes, good. You keep going. We're gonna go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. I got our chat up. Okay, good. When you're ready, let's come up onto our rebounder. Nice, simple health bounce to start. Just bend your knees, let the weight travel down into your feet, and just let your arms kind of sift out any tension from the weekend. It's our first class coming back. Maybe you worked out yesterday, maybe you did on Saturday. Either way, I just want to let us take a second to let our feet release, let our toes unclench. I saw Wicked yesterday. You must go see it. It is such a good movie, pivotal, important, inspiring, all of the things. But one of the things that they're teaching Elphaba to do is clench her toes when she goes to put a spell. And the fitness person in me was like, no, no, no. Widen them and be grounded. You'll have much more power and balance. Coaching a fake Broadway person, right? All right, so let's bounce with our feet on the mat. We're gonna pull back, back, back. So we're gonna start to pick up the speed of the health bounce, working through our great tempo. Yeah. All good. Keep bending your knees. In order to get a little faster, you want to bend your knees a little more, of course. Breathing in, breathing out. All right, we're gonna go for 3, 2, 1. Keep bouncing at this pace. Reach your arms down. We're gonna reach front, pull back, forward, press back. So a little shifting of your arm position. It's gonna challenge your ability to stay lifted in the middle of your rebounder. So we wanna keep our weight grounded over those feet and not move so much that it feels like we're gonna throw off our balance. Good, let's go 2 more. Up, pull back, reach, and press. Now listen, keep pulsing with your feet, pulse your arms back. You have to tighten up your core to go here. From the side, it looks like this. Working through your triceps and your back. Just pull, pull, pull. Face your palms in, slice back. Not the easiest thing in the world. A little bit of coordination. Good. We go for 4. Starting to deepen our breath. 2 and 1. Good. All right, bring those arms out to a side. Keep your quickened health bounce. We're gonna circle. Again, a little means of throwing yourself off center. That's okay. Excellent. 4, 3, 2, let's reverse. Go. Woohoo. Wide collarbones. Try to keep those circles small and tight. Good. We go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Shake it out for a second. Our last little bounce here. Let's walk our feet in a little closer. We're going to reach our arms forward. Bend your knees. I want you to crisscross. Crisscross. All of these are meant to get ourselves centered, get into our core musculature. Good. 3, 2. All right, turn your palms up and down. Little chops. I know, it's not easy to do them all. These are great shoulder warm-ups, good balance warm-ups. Let's take those little chop, chop, chops out to the side. Try to keep yourself stationed right in the middle. Good, whoa, bring it back. Good. This is one my friend Faith Caruso does, and I love it. I love it. Good, all right, shake it out. Widen your feet out to the side. Let's go into a bounce balance. Starting to lift our heels, pushing down through the opposite leg, shift. Now your torso is holding its space in the center. Your feet are moving from side to side. If you need to go slower, go slower. My classes are always designed to do that and then this instead of that. As a woman in her midlife, this is what I need. Just a little opportunity to send invitations to the tissues. Yeah, so bend your knees a little more. Push down through those heels a little more. We're gonna go single, single, double. Here we go. Single, single, double. Good work. Yeah. Bringing a little oxygen into those lungs. Getting excited. Good work. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to your singles. Good. That's it. How are your toes? Are they clenching? Hopefully not. Walk it in. Turns out the woman who told her that didn't have any great powers anyway, so. Ooh, such a lesson right here in tiptoe. We're gonna take this into a low jog very shortly. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, jog it out. Just lift your feet, nice and easy. Practicing staying in the very center of your rebounder. Posture upright, breathing. Good. It's no big deal, right? No big deal. Good. So I was fortunate enough years ago to go see Wicked with my husband. I knew he was my husband then. Either way, we were there. He maybe didn't stay awake through the whole thing. We don't blame him. I was enraptured. Good. Take it out a little wider. Still in your low jog, but we're just starting to lift those feet up a little bit more. Yes. The biggest lesson of this musical movie is always that there will be people who try to take advantage of your gifts, and your job is to make sure that you care for them, that you are a steward for them. Come back in. So we're gonna take 2 runs out, 2 runs in, okay? Let's go for it. 1, in, out, in, out, in. Good, I think we're a little off the beat. Stay right here. Here we go, out, in. Gotta get on the beat, you know? Wide, narrow, wide, good. That's it. So, y'all have been here from the beginning. There's definitely pieces of the fitness paradigm that exists out in the world that are hard not to drop into because they're popular. Last 2. Last 1. Good. All right, turn your legs out a little bit from your hips. So we're doing a little diagonal run, but we're gonna take this into soccer kicks, okay? Just little half diamonds. I'm gonna take my hands on my hips so I can find this. Just imagine you're juggling a soccer ball on your heel. And for the purposes of our imagination, it's all going really well, okay? Arms out to a T. Good. So as I was saying, you know, it's very tempting to drop into lots of sorts of fitness trends, showing your whole entire body all the time, which is okay for some people. For me, it's not really my thing. Keep going. You know, promising quick fixes, quick wins. May or may not happen to everybody. Keep going. All right, come back to your jog, but lift those knees higher. For me, it's always been about offering an outlet for movement to those who need something at this level. Maybe it'll help them get to the next level where they're pushing super duper hard. Or maybe this is a great level for them, where the pretense is non-judgmental. It's just show up and do you, okay? So, no gifts being robbed today. We're just right where we are. Are you with me for 4, 3, 2, 1, tiptoe. All right, we're gonna go into a basic bounce next. We're gonna push our tempo a little bit. We're getting close to that point in time. Hey everybody, let's put our feet down. Let's pull our elbows back. And then when you're ready, if you wanna keep your feet low, you can. If you wanna add a basic bounce, go for it. Hi Joy, I see you popping in. Good. Trying to work it up to the high lunge. Work it up to that tempo. Take your basics here. Let's go 2 out, 2 in. Out and in. Out and in. Try it with no tempo while we change the music. Out and in. Out and in. Just feel it. Good. 2 and 1. Stay in your basic bounce. We're going to take this into a little bit of skiing. 2 forward, switch legs. Right foot, left foot. Right foot, left foot. Right foot, left foot. Good. Stay right here with me. We're almost ready to put a little something together and then grab those balls, okay? The belly balls. Good. All right, can you find the up tempo and single bounce? Here we go. Good. All right, I'm a little behind that tempo. I'm gonna bend my knees a little lower. Get a little closer to the mat and then push from those legs. Boom. That's it. Give me 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a little high bounce side to side. All right, good job. Let's come back to center. When we're ready, we're gonna do a single bounce, then go to the heel, single bounce to the heel. Let's start in our basic. Finding that beat. Boom, boom. There it is. All right, let's go bounce. I lost the music. Bounce, heel, heel, heel. Good, keep going. Bounce to the heel. I'm making a lot of noise today. We need a little. Whew. All right. Bounce, heel, 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 heel. There it is. You can only compete with so many trains in the sound of your own bouncing. Boom, 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 boom. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Basics. All right, listen. We're gonna switch heels in 3, 2, 1. Boom. There we go. Stay close. Reach those heels. Keep your legs nice and strong. Bent. Push, push. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Bounce in the center. Down. You got it. 4, 3, 2. Can you stop at a dime? And nice. All right, excellent. Let's calm ourselves down. Let's get a quick drink if you need it. We're gonna come down. We're gonna gather up those small weights. All right. Thank you, Joy. Appreciate the affirmation. So I'm gonna come down on my knees. You can also do this standing if you like. I'm gonna come to the front of my rebounder. I do have a comfort mat, but even with that comfort mat, you just wanna be careful of your attachments, obviously, so that you don't kneel on them. But what I'm gonna do is come right to the edge, press the hips forward, rotate my palms forward, and we're gonna do some snow angels. All right, so we reach out all the way up overhead, touch up, and then slow down. Now, I teach in person enough to know that everybody likes to speed this part up. Please stay with it, okay? Reach. Please stay in a place where you are moving the whole time. From 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then 4, 3. You don't get there till 1. Here we go, press. Good time to catch your breath. All the way down. Good. Reach up. Excellent. Yeah. If I have to put up my ideal rebounder package, it would be probably a bigger one. I think I never can remember if it's 49 or 46, but it's the one with the 4 in the front of it. And if they don't make them that big, it's the biggest one you can get anymore. I've been here with the company for a while, so things change over time. But I would do a big rebounder. For me, I would do strong bungees, not extra strong. Of course, the bungees really depend on your own weight, height, and goals. Press it all the way up to stay. We're gonna open to a wide V. You're gonna bend down on the right and then down on the left, just a little overhead press. So if you go on bellicon.com and you click on configure, by the way, use my link that I dropped in there for anything, not only the balls. If you click on configure, you'll be walked through a process that designs your own rebounder and tells you what you need in terms of if you're working for cardio, for lymphatic health, for a combination of both. All that stuff is important. How you doing? Let's go 4 more. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. All right, bring them both down. Relax for a moment. We're gonna bicep curl. I know it's pretty light. We're gonna press overhead. We'll bend down and then we'll release. Okay, at tempo we go. Curl, up, down, open your chest. All right, so we got the big rebounder. I would get the belly balls. There's a whole suite of foot products that as soon as the directions are in English, I'll be sharing about because they're pretty great. And then I would probably get some level of T-bar or holding bar, only because I've rehabbed an injury for the past 3 years, injuries plural, and sometimes it's nice to have something to hold on to a bit. But that would be it, you know. I'm trying to think of anything else, maybe a band, you know. Pretty easy. Press down, give me 2 more here, and push. Good, last one, up and down. All right, so from here, let's make it back up to standing. That was a little interlude to get our arms pretty warm. We're gonna take the weights to our chest and then squat down for 2 and stand for 2. That's our exercise for right now when we go down and press up. So make sure your feet are in a good position that allow you to bend your knees, allow you to reach your hips back. If you don't get as low as me, don't worry too much, okay? Just try to find it. Find that balance. Good. All the way to the top. Really nice. Keep breathing. Good work. Let me have 2 more here. Excellent. Last one. All right, we'll come back to that in just a second. Take those weights. Press them backwards. We're gonna hinge at the hips. Start with them down at knee level. I want you to squeeze your back muscles up 3 times, lower to your knees. We go 1, 2, 3. So again, these weights are not super heavy. So you wanna keep your arms under tension. So when you're working with really light weights, it's helpful to not go to a full rest in order to get a little more benefit to them, you know? So if I just swing them forward, it's not gonna feel like a whole lot, but if I keep them in control and really try to land at the level of my knees. 1 more, up, 2, 3. Now press back and stay. Thumbs forward, we're gonna bend, kick back, bend. This is a point where I'm gonna use my grip strength to hold on to the weight and really squeeze into it. 2. All right, let's finish this one out. Stay here, just the right arm, bend, kick back, then the left, bend, kick back, then the right, and keep your neck long. Then the left. We go in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand from your legs, come all the way up, roll those shoulders out. Good work. All right, 1 more little balance exercise. We're gonna start on the right foot. You have the option of tapping throughout if you need to. So there's a tap with your left foot beside your right foot. You're gonna push up with those weights, lift your knees. Then you can have a tap and it's a hip hinge. Your options are slide that foot back to keep balance, but keep your back flat, or from here, you could practice balance into just a little hip hinge, single leg deadlift. There's a lot of different names for it. I'm trying to think of, like, I can't remember. One of them's like a TikTok kind of thing. Anyways, not the app, the clock. Let's just do what we need to do. I'm losing my mind here. Okay, so we're gonna go knee up. You either keep your foot up or you tap it down. Then you slide it out or you reach it back as you reach those weights down to the frame. You lift up through your center, through your hip, and reach overhead. I'm doing the balance. Don't be afraid to put your foot down in between. Good. I find that this exercise really challenges me in ways that, you know, both challenge my strength and control, but then also there's that whole other piece of, like, ooh, turning those systems of balance on, which clearly that wasn't it. But remember, in my classes, we embrace the wobble. We kind of are pretty okay with the fact that we might tilt or tip over or maybe even trip and fall. But we keep going, you know? Last one. All right, stand all the way up. Woo! All right, will we go the other way? I think we will. All that Monday morning energy just said, you know what would be really good right now? More coffee. Or more bouncing. We'll do a little of both. So we're gonna push up. We're gonna pull it in. We're gonna reach. Or tap in between, remember, that's okay. The jungle is getting a little bit unruly, I'm starting to notice. Everything is kind of growing into each other, which is fine. But I don't know where one of these plants begins and the other ends right now. This shows they're kind of smarter than me. They go with where they want to go. Where the light is. Mostly where the light is. Good. All right, friends. 3 left. Clearly, this is my stronger leg. 2. Last one. Big press. Good. All right, guess what? We're gonna come and bounce. Yes, so hold on. Again, the straps help a ton here. So let's get used to the arms holding onto these. We're gonna pull back, pull back, pull back, pull back, okay? Once you feel like you can hold your space in the center, add a little bounce. It's gonna be great. Yeah, it's just a matter of figuring it out and understanding what needs to happen in terms of managing of your own weight. Yeah. Good. We go for 4, 3, 2, and 1, and good. All right, come on down. We're gonna start to do a little marching here. You can start behind the tempo. I've got my palms facing up just to make sure that I'm using my biceps a little bit more. Start to lift your feet a little higher and see what you can do. That's it. Awesome. All right, get used to it. Now we're gonna add a little stepping forward and stepping back with the balls, and then we're gonna take a run and we're almost done. So we're gonna go up, back, up and up, back and back. Starting with your right foot over and over again. I know we're a little behind. I wanna give you time to find that coordination. Good. As you find it, make your steps a little smaller. Maybe your feet don't lift up as quite as high. Boom, boom. There it is. Just keep pumping those arms. Keep them in front of you for sure. If you put them too far back, that weight will throw you back. Throw you back is what I'm trying to say. Give me 8 more. 8, 7, 6. So the resistance might not be too much on your arms. It just brings a little extra navigation control One more, up, up, good, all right. Let them hang. A little side to side. Good. Again, always useful to have the straps so you can kind of let your fingers release. We're gonna start marching on the left. Bend your arms, left. There you go, find it. Move it, move it. Find that beat. Doing the best you can to be opposition. Don't think about it too much. All right, forward, forward, and back, back. Forward, forward. There you go. As long as you stay close to the mat, you can get close to that tempo. Good. We go for 8, 7, you got it. 6, 5, 4, come on. 3, 2, and 1. Jog in the center. All right. Good. Nice and easy. Find it. Lifting that knee higher. Good. All right, we're gonna start to add a little bicep curl. Right arm goes down. Good. Hold on strong. That's it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold them up at shoulder height. Good. All right. A little punch and in, punch and in, punch and in, punch and in. Good. Punch. If you want to go double time, you can. Boom. Boom. That's it. Stay with me. We go 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take the weights in. Keep your jogging going. Let's widen it out. Let's come in to a bounce balance. We are here. We're doing it. Yes. All right. We're in that bounce balance. Bringing it down on the other side. And then we got one more round of those fun squats, triceps, etc. to do. Right now, let's take it up. Good. Take it as wide as you need. I'm not really thinking about shifting too much side to side. More enough to where I can feel the weight shifting in my leg and just punching those arms up here. Give me 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. We're gonna take the same action straight ahead to the front. Punch it out. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Open out. Reach it wide. Hold it here. Good, we go. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Bring them into your chest. Slow down, squat it down. Down for 2. And up for 2. And down for 2. And press. I saw my friend, San Fran Fitness, great rebounding account. We all support each other. It's really nice. All of us who work in the therapeutic and cardio realm. It's a great little bouncing community. But she was posting about some haters. And it just is like, if somebody's trying to yuck your yum, consider that like, putting a big pile of salt on a piece of beautiful chocolate cake. It's just gonna ruin it. So walk away. Keep doing what you love. And move your body. One more. Last one. Good. All the way down. Rest for a second. Even yesterday, we were going to see Wicked. My husband said, well, I'll go. I said, I'm fine if you all stay home. If you don't want to see it. Well, we'll all go. Okay, great. Here are the rules. If you get bored and you need to leave, leave. If you want to go play video games in the middle, go do it. All I ask is that you not yuck my yum. That's it. You take care of yourself. You do whatever you need to do. This is a thing that I love, that I want to do. And I'm so excited for it. Hinge at your hips. Just don't yuck my yum. Take care of yourself. Ready, set, go. Here we go. Pulse. 2, 3, knees. Pulse. And that's the thing. There's so many different ways of moving in the world, but if you're wasting your time yucking somebody else's yum, I have a suspicion that you may be not enjoying your workouts. Because if you knew what it was like to move with joy, then perhaps you'd be able to recognize that in somebody else. Even if it looks awkward, even if it feels silly, even if you don't understand it. It's just an interesting piece, you know? Oftentimes we pick on what we don't understand because we don't understand it. Press it all the way up. We're gonna pull our thumbs in, kick back, boom. We're almost there, everybody. Good. Going 4. These hit quickly, didn't they? One more all the way out, single arms. We go right. Good. I think the people who are very closed-minded in the way that things need to be often are missing a little bit of that joy of curiosity and exploration. That makes me sad for them. But that feeling of me being sad for them is called empathy, not pity. It's like, oh, I can imagine what it might be like. One more, last one. Woo, stand it up, hi-yo. We can imagine what it might be like to just be frustrated and unhappy, right? It's like you think that you put some criticism on somebody else and that's gonna fix it. Spoiler alert, it doesn't fix it at all. Making someone else's life miserable it doesn't transfer into yours being great. Here we go. Big reach. So, all the way down. Tap if you need to. So I really, appreciated the San Fran Fitness crew for kind of calling it out and being like, why are you wasting all the time, man? Like, go do a workout. There's a lot of creators on the internet that I appreciate, and they're like, oh, this person has, 14 posts up, and they're just looking for people to follow, like people to harass so they'll get more followers. Have fun with that life. That feels really stressful to me. Hence why I'm probably a little bit less effective at growing this channel than I want to be. I'm trying to do it organically, the old-fashioned way, by showing up, being authentic, and teaching good classes. This is your last one. Boom, offering a little TED Talk in between. You know what I'm saying? Let's get the other side ready. However, there's a lot of other manipulating ways that folks can be growing their channels. I don't know, at the end of the day, I feel pretty okay with my integrity, that I'm not trying to take advantage of my audience or post too many clickbaity things. So what that means is that I do depend on those of you who watch and love to tell others. Tell them about this cool space. When we think back to it, like, a lot of people know about Yoga with Adrienne because it was an easy way to get into yoga. And a lot of people told their friends. And then she grew and grew and grew and grew and grew and probably had some level of YouTube optimization in the middle time. I don't really know. Let's go last 2. But at the end of the day, it's what people talk about that really matters. Last one. Whew, we did it. We did it. Let's just take a little health bounce to finish. Like I said, if you have real weights, don't throw them. But if you have these guys, they're great. Roll those shoulders. I want to show you one more thing that I do with my clients, which is pretty fun. Especially those ones who are working on balance. So let's come on down. Of course, if you need a little more, you can have a little more. And you can do a little more. But what I do is I take my Bellicon up on the side, like against a wall or something, sometimes on a little bench. And then I grab one of these little balls, and because they're weighted, the straps do get in the way. However, it's not the worst thing in the world. Let's go there. And then what I have them do is I have them toss, whoops, try again. I have them toss and catch as a reactivity drill. I normally don't do it up here. I do it over on the end of like what's essentially a massage table. So that toss and catch, you can go on one leg, and you have to not kill your plants, but you have to work on reactivity. So it's a nice additional piece to your program, you know? Bring it all the way up and inexpensive, honestly, in the scheme of things. Reach up and over to the one side. Well, listen, everybody. Thanks for being here with me. I'm glad that you were able to tune in, either in the present or the future. It means a lot to me that you're here. I hope you have a wonderful week. I'll see you on Wednesday for a class in the morning. I feel like we're gonna do another low intensity because that's what y'all have been responding well to. But in the meantime, tell your friends, tell your enemies, as Mike Birbiglia says. Tell the people who you think would benefit from this channel, and know that my gratitude goes out to all of you. All right, have a wonderful week ahead. See you, thank you, Joy. Hope you have fun doing it later. See you soon.